All right, so we did our cultural survey in class. We did our Google form, and I want to go ahead and go over those results with you because it says like class cultural behaviors. What does this tell us about our learning styles? So kinesthetic is like movement, and it looks here that the majority of you need a little bit of both. You're balanced. A little bit of movement, a little bit of chilling. I would say I'm the same way, so it's really, really good information to know where you're at. Cooperative and collaborative. You like to work with others, share responsibility, and contribute to the group. We were more of us like to work on our own, which is pretty cool because in art we do a lot of our work by ourselves. That's kind of the point in art, is to create our own work. So that was interesting information. Spontaneity. Are you spontaneous? It looks like more of you slowly ease into it, sometimes a little shy, and then some of you like to jump right on in. This is good information for me because when I do call on people or I'm constantly asking for feedback on questions, this is good to know that maybe some of you take a couple of minutes to get that information in. Sociocentrism. It's the act of social interaction. Which looks like over half of us learn by talking with our friends. And then some of you said learn by thinking on your own. I think for me personally, I'm split in between. I need to learn on my own, but then once I start working, I can, have some conversations here and there. Communalism. We is more important than I. The success of the whole is more valued than the success of the individual. So big majority of you, I learned what I need to know, versus the group learns what they need to know. You're really, really centered on making sure that you learn what you need to know versus the group. I get that if you've done a lot of group work before and you feel like you're the only one doing anything. And I also understand that it's really important that you learn what you need. Subjectivity. It's the understanding of a topic or concept is not just right or wrong. So the question was, can a banana be yellow or can a banana be any color it wants to be? There's multiple perspectives on subjects. And the majority of you said it can be any color it wants to be. I'm also a person that it can be any color it wants to be, but some people are very precise and a banana is yellow and that's it. Concept of time. So time can be seen as precise and controlled by the clock, or time can be seen as a relative controlled by human interaction. We have a majority as I want to finish what I'm working on before I move on to the next project. That's really good information for me. In a pandemic with 6 weeks of class, it's tough because we have to move quickly, but it's really good to know. It says some of you, I get started with something and then I start another task. Sometimes I get distracted. I get distracted easily myself. Immediacy. This one was very interesting to me. It says tendency to look at situations through a lens of urgency. 87% of you said you can wait for the answer. I am that 13%. I need an answer now. So you will see that I do respond pretty quickly to things because I'm a person who needs answers right this second. Realness. So honesty, literal, or communicating truth. How will you make sure that I don't hurt their feelings or sound negative when I speak? So a majority of you says we'll make sure that you don't hurt their feelings. Kind of in the same boat. I think it's important to tell the truth or to say it as it is, but you can do it in a way that doesn't hurt other people's feelings. So realness in the art room. So this one's interesting for me. So I'm super excited. I love to be creative. It's a good chunk of you. But there are some of you who are not sure how you feel about art class and you never thought it was for you. I hope that after this trimester of 6 weeks together, that I help you along your way. I can put that in the background. So why is this important? What I need you to do now is to go in. You already watched the video on culture is. What is culture? It's beyond race. It is everything that makes up who we are. Now I need you to go in and we have a discussion. So I'm curious to see. It's about our culture survey. Whoopsies, all sorts of things going on here. So what I need you to do is answer these two questions. What does culture mean to you? So now that you understand what culture is, what does it mean to you? And what did you learn about our classroom culture? Were you surprised by the results? It's interesting because our classroom culture, it seems like the majority of us answered a lot of the stuff the same, which is pretty cool. So answer those two questions for your credit. And I'm excited to see also when you think about culture, like who you are and what it means to you, you can start thinking about your symbols that you've used to create your artwork. Does any of that come in for you? Was there any symbols that you chose that fall into your culture? Let me know. Look forward to seeing.